Hello, lovely, wonderful divas. How are you doing? Well, hello, wonderful divas and dudes, because I do know there's a very, very small percentage of dudes who watch this. I'm sure they don't actually watch it, they just somehow subscribed on mistake. By mistake. Anywho, welcome to another video. Today I expect it to be a short one. Half of the reason being because I am on 20%. I didn't have a fast charger. So I'm gonna have to do this kind of quick. But either way, we're gonna enjoy our time here. Welcome. It's a late one. Today's video is going to be decorating my sketchbook because currently she's looking like the Death Note, and although I love Death Note, I don't know if I want to be having my sketchbook look like that this time around. So we are going to be decorating her, and I already did put a poll up with my makeup tour versus this video, and so this is the second video priority. That's why I am now posting it. I feel like I'm kind of dragging out this intro. All I want to say is welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope that you have your beverage of choice. You're somewhere cozy with possibly a snack of your choice. Maybe you can get out one of your crafts and craft along with me. We're gonna get this started. First off, supplies for decorating my sketchbook. First up, it has a sticker on it, my bad, but we have this jar full of, let me take that off. I don't know if you can see that, but buttons. We have lots. It's filled to the brim with buttons. So if I choose to use my handy dandy hot glue gun, we could add some buttons onto my sketchbook. I love a good button moment. And then I thrifted this box of fabric. I have kind of gone through it a bit, and I did see some fabric that I liked, but I haven't gone fully through it. So we will see. I also, if I choose to use my hot glue gun, I do have some loose glitters. I doubt that I'm gonna use those, but just in case, I do have those. I have this bin of ribbons and charms that I can use if I so please. And then I also have some of these scrapbooking things that I thrifted. That's the biggest one. And then there's this one. Oh, also, I don't know if this is gonna read out backwards to you guys, but this one says, "Don't doubt the strength of my delicate wings." This one says, "Do what you love." And then I have two more. This one just says, "Hope." And this one says, "Be your own kind of beautiful." So I do like these a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna use them, but if I do, my top two are probably this one and this one. This one's more for what it says, and this one is kind of both how it looks and what it says. Since it's gonna be on my sketchbook saying "do what you love," kind of makes more sense to my brain, but we will see. And let's see what else. I have lots of yarns and ribbons that I can use. Lots of options. Yeah, I just kind of have a organized hoarder's collection pretty much. So that's my supplies. And oh, also, I meant to mention, if my hair looks straighter than normal, you would be correct in that observation. My little stepsis did. She did indeed straighten my hair, which it's not like my hair is curly to begin with, but it does have some texture. I do not know yet what that texture is. It's very indecisive. My hair is very indecisive of what it wants to do. But yeah. Now I'm going to plug my hot glue gun in, and we will see what's gonna happen next. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but with my thought process creatively is very much so I pick one thing that I want to do, and then especially if I have no clue what I'm doing, like if I do have a clue of what I'm doing, I'll have the idea, and then I will just keep on adding to it as I think about what I want to do, and then I just do that, and then I'll add on as it goes. And yeah, but if I don't know what I want to do, I'll just see what I have and then find something that I like, and then I'll build on to that, and then the ideas just come then versus just already having an idea. So I think I'm going to figure out which one of these I want to use, and then I'm probably going to build off of that. Like, I got to think about where I would want it, and if I want it to be the center theme, because I don't have much of a theme, really. I think my theme is me, what I like. So, I do think the final verdict is in. I think I'm going to do this one as the starting point. It does have sticky stuff on the back, but from my experience using this last with the Finn and Phoebe piece, let me find it. I tried to glue it on without peeling off. Here, hold on. That thing. I tried I tried to glue it on without peeling the thing off, because because of how they made it, I couldn't really take it off without pulling it apart. And so I just tried to glue it on, but of course this texture and hot glue does not mix very well. So then I had to finally try to find a way to stick it on. But it's a lot easier to stick that on to paper, and the outside of my sketchbook is fabricy. Also, I bent my sketchbook. I wasn't really sure how that happened until I remembered I sat on it for a prolonged period of time. So I don't know what else to say about that. I think because I put the other thing in the Finn and Phoebe piece in the corner, I don't want to like repeat that. So what my brain is thinking is either like up high, like a, what's it called, composition notebook, like right in that area, or just like on the bottom. But I feel like the composition notebook is tickling my fancy more so. So yeah. Also, just to check up on y'all, because I don't have a lot of content to shove into this video. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? Like, I genuinely want to know, like, what's going on with you, whatever you feel like sharing, whether you just made a big step towards something, or you lost a few steps into progress with something. Let me know. I will pray for y'all. Like, honestly, if you have a prayer request, in the comments, put it in there. And you could even say, like, I have something I would like you to pray for, but I don't want to put in any specifics. That's fine. I'll pray for you. I don't even need to know your name. Like, really, is it gonna hurt for me to pray for you? Is it gonna hurt? I don't think so. So yeah, let me know how you're doing. I already do pray for you guys. I pray over my channel and you guys a lot already. And I always pray. Earlier I was doing the dishes and I was just praying that the Lord will be with me in this, and I will post what makes, well, I realized that I have a really hard time with my younger self, and knowing she's still in me, because I've gotten to be so much of an introvert over the years. And when I was little, I was very expressive, and I think I could have been a theater kid if I didn't get to be the way that I am now. And I have realized I've really gotten to know my younger self in these videos, because my younger self, I didn't necessarily want to be a YouTuber, but I did love filming myself and making videos on my Kindle. I would film myself a lot, and I found that to be a lot of fun. And I would just talk and talk. I did like drawing tutorials on like Mickey Mouse. I I would record me and my brothers playing like games. I would record myself on my birthday and be like, I'm so excited. I would just check in with myself, and this is another time where I just get to check in with myself. And I realized I have found my inner child, or I find my inner child in these videos. Even when like I might not feel it in the moment, but when I'm editing and rewatching the videos, it's like I can see myself and how I used to do that in this. So yeah, somehow all my videos turn into a therapy session with myself. I kind of just, yeah, I go on little rants, and I enjoy it a lot. And it's just, and that's also just something that I know my little me would do, and she is doing, and she's getting to do, just because I'm sitting down and making the environment for her to be seen. And I think that's really beautiful, and I haven't regretted starting this channel. Like, I think a day since I've started it. Like, it's a really beautiful thing. And that doesn't mean you have to do the YouTube channel either. It's just find something that little you felt free to do. Because I was listening to the Moldy Peaches today. I was listening to the song Where's the Crack? And I know that sounds like a crazy name, and they are a crazy band, but I do love how a lot of their stuff is like kind of hidden. And I forgot where I was going with this, but I do remember specifically the line, I want to be a hippie. Oh wait, no, not that one. Although that line is good. It's, I want to be a hippie, but I forgot how to love. And then the other one is, I want to be, I forgot, I want to be, I think it was like impulsive or something similar to impulsive. And, but it said, but I feel so uptight. And I really, really relate to that with like, when I was little, I wasn't, and I know I can still be impulsive. It's just so hard to pull that out of me these days, because I've built walls up, and I have trust issues. And when I was little, I didn't know what trust issues were. I didn't know I couldn't trust everyone with just being me. And she was still scared, but she didn't act on being scared. And now I am so scared, and I am so uptight, and I want to be that, but I just, it's, yeah, I don't even know. I do know. I'm just, my brain is now, my brain does this whenever I get too deep into something and I feel like I am saying the right thing. Then my brain's like, are you saying the right thing? You seem stuck up and stupid. But I am excited to get this out there. Like, even just recording this now, I am really excited to get this out there to people, because maybe people can relate. Who knows? So that's my rant for this video. Also, all my rants, every word of every video is completely unscripted. I was planning on scripting every video when I started this channel, but that didn't happen, and I couldn't be happier about not scripting videos. So I think I'm done with that rant. I think that's all I wanted to say, all I need to say. I think my hot glue gun's ready, so we're gonna... Okay, I'm going to try to get this off, and then we'll see how that goes. I'm also really scared my mic wasn't recording while oh no. I'm really scared my mic wasn't recording while I said all that. I was recording. Obviously I was recording, but my mic recorded that. Let's actually get into the contents of the video. My goodness. I genuinely don't even remember how I got the other one off, and I've been struggling for almost 2 minutes with this thing. I did it! I almost had to go get my tweezers. They probably wouldn't have helped either, but I did it, and I'm gonna hopefully stick it onto the right side. Let me make sure I have the right side here. I didn't even need the hot glue gun. Look at that. I'm already 10 times, no, I'm not already 10 times more whimsical. I've always been this whimsical, but now my soul is getting transplanted, I don't know, to the sketchbook, okay? This is now my child, officially. This is officially my child. Now I think I'm gonna go through this fabric and figure out what I want to do, because I feel like that's a good base to add on for like buttons and glitter and ribbon and all that jazz. I like jazz. For some very odd reason, when I did go through this earlier, I found some cool pieces that I liked, and now all of a sudden I literally cannot find any of those pieces I was looking at. So that's a little sad. I can't even tell. This is the only thing about having really cool ambiance and liking being in the dark, is that I can't see half of the colors, and I can't use my flash on my phone because it's busy. Okay, so I think I found a few good base pieces to start off with. I'm not in love with all of them, but it's completely fine because it's kind of like the color palette I was going for. I wasn't really going for anything, but I kind of came up with a bit of a color palette, and so I'm gonna hot glue all these down. First, of course, though, I need to find out, what am I saying, of course? I was saying that I need to find out where to place these, and that's not an of course thing, because I don't always do that, so I don't know what I'm saying of course for, as if I do this often, like I actually map out where I want things. I go with the flow creatively a lot of the time, and sometimes that means I hate a piece, and that's okay. That's just how my journey has always been, I guess. The only reason why I'm mapping it out this time is to kind of see if I have enough room for all of these, but if not, that's fine, it'll work out. Y'all, there was a couple of pieces of fabric that I was actually kind of really excited for, and I think while I was moving some other pieces away, I accidentally moved the ones I wanted off my lap, and oh, thank God, I just refound it, but that could have been very, very scary because I was excited for that piece. It just calls out some sort of nostalgia in me, and I really wanted to use that one, so almost lost it, but I didn't. Thank God. Just make sure you're careful when you're crafting. It's a scary world out there. The crafting world can be scary. Also, something that I haven't necessarily been meditating on a lot recently, and guess what? I just almost lost this piece again. Okay, anyways, what I was saying, something I haven't necessarily been meditating on recently, but has been popping up in my mind a lot, and I feel like it does mean something, I just haven't gotten to the eureka moment yet. And it isn't even that deep either, but I do get kind of almost deeply frustrated with, like, I do understand, like, with posture, it can seriously harm you, health-wise, and I used to have really good posture being in band, and I played trumpet. That's what I get for doing this with one hand. I used to play trumpet, and I used to have really good posture, and I lost that posture due to, I lost the passion for playing trumpet. And so I didn't do band anymore, and I found out I had scoliosis, and so of course that does not help with my posture. But the amount, I feel like we're in such a culture that we feel like we need to apologize for everything because we're putting everything out there, and even things that, like, we don't need to apologize for, especially for posture, like, especially if, like, you're upset with it. And I understand, like to a degree, apologizing for it, like, to yourself, like, I'm sorry I have let it get to this point, I don't want it to get to this point, and I'm working on it, like, especially if you're in that situation. Why are you apologizing for being a human? You think, like, people, like, I'm sure people still were conscious about their posture, what, like, due to etiquette and all that, but to apologize over and over again for having bad posture, I think it gets to a point to where it's atrocious, and I'm almost tired of hearing it. Like I was for a while being like, oh, I have such bad posture, I wish I had my old posture, and then I got to be like, I'm human, I have scoliosis, I do stretch every morning and some nights, and I'm putting the work in to have a healthy body. Why would I apologize for being human and having a spine and being tired? And it's just like, it's so human to have a certain kind of posture. And I understand, like I said, it can get to a point where it's unhealthy. But why? It's just like, what am I apologizing for? Am I hurting anybody? As long as I'm putting the work in, what am I apologizing for? Like, genuinely, I've been thinking about that a lot recently, and it's just like, I feel like I needed to talk about it because I'm a little bit fed up with people apologizing for everything. Well, apologizing for things that are human and to an extent they cannot control. Like, I. Once again, this is just assuming everybody's taking care of themselves. Anywho, after that second rant, I didn't hot glue it super well, but this is where we're at. I know it looks a lot like a mess on camera, but in real life, I am happy with it so far. And I can be happy with a mess, but it doesn't look as messy in real life. I'm gonna go through my stuff and see where we're at. Okie dokie loki. I think I'm gonna go through these charms that are in here, and I'm probably gonna use some. I feel like, then again, I do feel like these are kind of like afterthought items to add on here because they're tinier items. Like, I feel like they would be like one of the last things I would want to put on here, but I'm gonna do it anyways because that's what my brain is telling me I want to look through. So I was just now wondering, does anybody not hate the look of when you do a hot glue project and you can still see like the strings of hot glue? Like in certain projects I do mind it because like obviously you want it to look nice and clean, but in this kind of project I kind of like how it looks messy and it looks like it just, I feel like it shows the heart and the creative process that went into it. Maybe not the heart, because some people could think that that's like, oh, you're being lazy. But no, I kind of almost like how it looks. Hot glue is a very interesting, and I almost feel like it's a very unexplored medium in art. Like obviously it's meant to help you with your creative process. It's just glue, but I also feel like you can use it as a medium in lots of other ways. Almost like a 3D pen or like clay. Like it is to some to an extent it is moldable, and I do like, yeah, especially this one, it doesn't get too hot, so I do like to mess around with it like if it was moldable, you know? I apologize about that. My light is set up in a very unsupported way, and so it kind of just toppled over into my drawer, so I had to fix that, but the show must go on. Okay, so I genuinely don't know whether I like that or not. Like, actually, no, now looking at it in slightly better lighting, I do like that a lot. This is turning out a lot different than I expected, but that's not a bad thing. So, yeah. Also, I will be showing you guys this in better lighting, probably like at the end of the video or whatever, or it'll be in the thumbnail or something. We will see, but I'm gonna continue. Also, if I seem like my energy is disintegrating, that's because I am getting tired. Like, yes, I am a night owl and I love staying up, but my body does hurt quite a bit. It's been a long day and I am getting tired, and I am very much enjoying this sleepover with you, by the way. I hope you know that, okay? I haven't had a proper sleepover with, like, without my brothers, or, like, without my siblings since middle school. So it's been a while. I'm very happy you're here. I hope you know that. If you did hear something, that would be because my brother's room is right above me, and they don't go to sleep, like, ever. At least it doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like they ever go to sleep, I swear. I hear stuff all night, and I don't know how. Then again, they do sleepwalk, but we haven't actually witnessed them sleepwalk in forever, so I don't understand. Now I think I'm gonna look through my buttons. I might. I'm considering tomorrow adding stickers, but that means I wouldn't get to end this video tonight. So probably not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. It's not that I don't want to or I'm too sleepy to finish it. It's just that, like, I don't have the right lighting to do the stickers or the energy to get out my stickers because I have a whole bin of them. I am starting to second guess whether this entirely feels like me currently. So I don't think I'm having a crisis at this point. I'm just feel like I definitely feel like it's missing an element, and it almost feels too organized. And so I need to mess it up a little bit, I think. I think this whole portion I'm gonna just put some loose glitter on. I just now thought of that, and I think that could be really fun. The only thing is I'm kind of scared the loose glitter will eventually putter off, and you know what, that's just how life is, so I'm gonna do that. Just gotta figure out what color or colors I want. I have been very drawn to this yellow glitter recently, but I'm not too much of a yellow girl in general. Like, that could work too. Like, I like the color yellow, sure, but I'm not crazy about it. I might do this multicolor one. I feel like that's random enough to do, and I think it might actually bring it together. I have a good feeling about that one, so I'm gonna try to do that. You know what, I used to be one of those people who was like, yeah, I love the way glitter looks, but oh, I wish it wasn't all over everything. Once you have it, once you use it once, it's like, it never goes away. And now I'm like, yes, I want glitter everywhere. I want glitter where it isn't supposed to be. I want to be able to use glitter once 4 years ago and still randomly find it and get hit with a wave of nostalgia from that timeline because I only used that glitter once. Then I would rather that than just not have any glitter everywhere. Like, I love randomly finding glitter on me. Even if I used it just 5 minutes ago, it's like, yeah, I was creative. I saw glitter today. I touched glitter today. Like, how is that not? I don't understand. Like, I do understand to a point. But at this point in my life, I've gotten to where I like finding glitter randomly, and it's so fun. And I think some of y'all need more random glitter in your life. I think that's what I needed. That's what middle school me needed. I needed random glitter. And I needed to stop being so bitter. I can still be bitter now, totally. I'm still working through it, and it's been huge in my prayer life with being bitter. But I was bitter in a different way. I rejected the glitter of my life and what I was meant to be, and I think I'm now living out who I am meant to be, and I'm growing in her, and I'm finding that child who liked to record herself in her room, scared somebody that was gonna walk in. I don't know what to add next, but we will see. Also, when I said I was scared somebody was gonna walk in, I mean, like, I was shy in that way, to where it's like, oh, I don't want somebody seeing me talking to a device because I have no one else to talk to. So, I wasn't like abused or anything, don't worry. I still feel like there's so much missing. I think there's too many buttons up top. I need to put some buttons down bottom, and then I need something in between the buttons that isn't buttons or darkness. So I will also be figuring that out. I definitely think we're getting there. This feels a lot better and just like coherent, and is that the right word? I don't know. It just feels like it definitely goes together more. I just need to figure out what I want to put in these side bareness. That doesn't make any sense. I just need to figure out what I want to put on these sides, because I don't want them quite as dark as they are. Like, of course they're bare and I want to add something, but I don't think I want to put anything dark there because we have all this light going on, and then it's just like it cuts off, you know. I've been working on my speech for these videos, guys. Can you tell? Not really. I've just been trying to keep it in mind, especially with editing my videos. It's just like, oh yeah, I can totally see that. But I do think I'm very talkative and bringing up a lot of points that are on my mind today because I've gone through a long day, and I just have a lot on my mind, and I didn't get to journal tonight because I decided to do this instead, and I know I didn't have time to do it before, and I definitely don't have time to do it after. So I want to talk to you guys, and I don't really talk to many other people about this other than like my mom and my friend. But I definitely feel like in this way, because I love when people give me advice and talk to me about it, but I also just like sitting with it and meditating on it, and I get to do it in a way to where I do get advice later, but I get to think about it now and add on with you guys just being there and listening. And it's not like my mom or my friends can't do that either. It's just, it feels different. I don't really know how to describe it yet because that is a fresh thought on my mind. But yeah, I don't know. I do feel a bit more chatty tonight. I feel like it's been a really long week, and whenever it's a long week, it's like me proving to myself who I am, even more so, subconsciously. So, yeah, I like to learn about me and who the Lord is forming me to be and who He's made me to be. And it's just been a lot of that happening this week, and I'm really getting to learn a lot, and I'm really thankful. And I want to talk about it, and I haven't gotten to talk about it, and it's fresh on my mind, and you just so happen to be here. That was probably my first time winking in ever. I just, oh, I got glitter in my Kindle. How fun. What was I saying? I just, I was winking because it's like, you don't just so happen to be here. It's just so happened that I propped up my camera and decided to make a video. So that's why it was meant to be a joke. Of course, you guys probably understand that. I overanalyze and explain sometimes. Sorry, let me get back to crafting. I also hope you know that I won't be decorating the back, at least not today. I don't usually, well, maybe I have. I honestly, don't remember the last time I did that. I know people do. I've seen lots and lots of very inspirational videos of people doing that. I just haven't gotten to do that yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll have a part 2 to a video. I don't think I've ever had that, at least not yet. But yeah, I'm open to it. It's just a little bit more difficult with going from house to house, and I'm already a little scared that all of this is gonna get disintegrated within like 2 weeks. You can't get disintegrated, but you know what I mean. It'll disintegrate right off. But I oh no. I didn't I forgot I don't have scissors in here. I need to find something to cut this ribbon. But yeah, I don't plan on doing the back tonight. I just wanted to let y'all know that. Alright, so I couldn't find scissors, so I just took my teeth and ripped it off. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to like cut the end off, but then again, I kind of don't hate how that looks. Like, hello again. I am deeply sorry. Basically, what happened was my phone died. So I haven't finished it yet, and because I wanted to finish it with y'all, I didn't feel that it was right to finish it without y'all. And you know what? That's just how slumber parties are sometimes. And you know, it's just a totally different vibe when you wake up. And that's kind of what's going on. We had a cozy night, and now we're having a morning. I do now have coffee instead of tea. Very good coffee. I'm going to go through my stickers, I think, and do that here on the sides, and I might do some more hot gluing. We will see, but yeah, that's what happened. That's what's going on. I feel like this might be a better angle for crafting, so I'm gonna get some stickers and we're gonna do that. I'm very disoriented because I did kind of just wake up and rushed to get ready so that we can finish this. So also, this is what it's looking like right now, and since the video cutting off, last time I've edited this entire video, and now I'm recording this, and then I'm gonna add it to the video, and then I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna edit that, and it would be really cool if this came out the same day as the makeup tour. I think that would be really cool for me to just get those two out there for y'all. But it is sticker time. So these are some of my stickers. I know I told you I have a bin of stickers, which I do, but I also have these books, and I usually like to go through the books first. Plus, I feel like the texture of these stickers are going to go on to here better. Okay, so I found this sticker that I thought was kind of cool. It's like a really old piece. I don't actually know what it originally could have been, but it's just like this dog made out of pearl and gold, and I don't think it's going to stick onto the fabric by itself very well, so I just plugged in my hot glue gun, and I'm gonna look for some more stickers. It is kind of difficult because I need to be looking for really tiny stickers, and there's not a whole lot of that in this book necessarily, but I do like this sticker book a lot, so I'm gonna try my hardest to do that. Oh, also, I meant to mention, if my bangs look shorter or weirder, that's because they are. I wanted to get back to my micro bang type length before school starts. Excuse me. And I went a little too short, and I have a really bad cowlick right there, and so yeah, you can see it. So my bangs are kind of lifting up. They're not quite as bad as they were earlier, but if they seem shorter or weird, that would be why. Okay, I just found this octopus sticker that I like a lot as well, and I think it's nice to bring some more darkness from up here, like those areas, to like over here. I feel like that works better. So I'm gonna probably hot glue that on as well. Oh, and I found this cricket. And I feel like the octopus draws attention to those two flowers that I put on, which I feel like you can't really see everything that's going on, so I am happy to kind of draw some attention to all the little details. Part of me is telling me that it looks really wrong to put the stickers on top of fabric, but then the other part of me likes how messed up it looks. And I just love mixing mediums. I love mixed media, and at the end of the day, I do think I'll really like it, but part of me is just like, that looks so wrong, that's not how you're supposed to use it. But the other part of me just does not care, because I am happy with how it looks, even if it feels wrong in my brain. Okay, so I've had just about the amount of luck that I thought I was gonna have with this. I found a few, like you saw, the dog pendant thing, the octopus. I found some gems in the cricket. And I'm gonna go through another book or two. And then I think I might just do glitter. Because I don't have a lot of room for much of anything else. But I still, like, I just want to make sure that I get this cut off. Not so cut off, you know? I don't know if you can hear that, but my little brother is playing the objection thingy. And he won't stop. So I'm just gonna have a look at my stickers now. I put the little alien guy there because I like aliens. Or I'm fascinated by that stuff. Alrighty, so I gotta go. We're doing at home church today, and I gotta go in like 5 minutes. But you'll see me in like just a second. Alright, I'm back. I feel like I keep on jump scaring you with different angles, and I'm sorry. I'm also sorry if it feels like there's just an impending doom about to happen, because I know I definitely feel that way. I think it's just the feeling that I personally get when I wake up during a sleepover or slumber party. I better replace my coffee with water now because I need more water than the amount I was consuming. But yeah, I apologize for that feeling that's getting projected onto you, because that's my feeling. I'm very scatterbrained right now because it's so early in the day. I do think it's better for me to film late at night. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But if you're feeling that way, I'm sorry. I feel like a parent that's like overwhelmed, and I'm making my child stressed out because I'm overwhelmed, and I don't mean to do that. I'm very, very sorry, my darling. My love, I'm sorry. I'm getting weird. uh yeah, let's I'm just gonna finish this up. So I just put like a circular cat. Darn it. I messed with the cricket. I probably need to hot glue that down. But I put that circular cat one there, and then I realized there's a lot of circles going on up top. I mean, there's some down here as well. But I feel like I need to like mix that up here. Like, I just feel like everything's going so wrong up here, and I just need a breakthrough. I just got the really kind of funny, kind of not funny. Like, I feel like it's funny to me, but it wouldn't be funny to a lot of other people. But what if I just glued like a penny onto my sketchbook? I kind of really want to do it, but it also feels wrong. That's almost why I want to do it. I have this little Altoids box that I decorated a little bit. Let me show you guys, actually. I think that could be a little fun show and tell moment. I kind of messed it up, so like I can't close it properly, but I did make an Altoids box, and that's it. But I have some change and stuff in here, and I do happen to have 2 pennies. And honestly, my brother might get mad at me for it, or he would love it, because he collects coins. And he's either going to be offended by it or be like, yeah, that could be an important penny in the future. You should keep it. So I don't know. I might just do both pennies. Okay, one's from 1982 and one is from 1981. That wasn't planned. I didn't know that. But what if I did one front facing and one not front facing? Like, I feel like that could be fun. Like, I understand it's money, but it's all kind of going digital. It's the end of the world. Sorry. I really am fixated on impending doom right now, today, aren't I? This morning. Like, probably not good. But I think I'm gonna do it. I just don't know if it's gonna stick. You know? I feel like that looks really fun, and it's bringing some more circular things happening down here. You can't tell me this isn't one of the coolest sketchbooks you've ever seen. Exactly, you can't. It feels very much me at 16, you know? This year's been a very fancy Nancy coded year. Like 16 definitely has a vibe to it, and I feel like this is the vibe so far. I think the rest of it I'm just gonna do glitter. Yeah. Alright, I can't really think of anything else to add, so I think that this is it. Yeah, here's my sketchbook. I like it a lot. I like it so very much. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe, and it does feel like me. Some parts I'm still kind of mad at, but I think I definitely think earlier with like going and like doing church and stuff and coming back definitely opened my eyes a little bit more, and I think that will be able to happen again with going away and coming back and seeing the final product again. But I think it's really cool. It's not what it was going to be at all, but it's really freaking cool. I think it's probably my coolest sketchbook yet. So yeah, it feels very genuine and authentic to me. I think this is a very good time period in my life, and that's kind of crazy to say because I was going through a really good time period, and then I just crashed. I was not doing good, and now I am at a place where I feel like I'm doing good again. Like, I feel like I'm doing my best again. Like, even though I know I'm struggling in some ways, I feel like I'm just figuring everything out. Like as if I was getting diagnosed, and it's like, oh, this is what I can do to fix that, and this is what I am doing to fix that. You know, and that partly could be because I did get diagnosed finally with PMOS/PCOS. So that is a mile marker, and that feels really good. But I also definitely just feel really good in my life. I feel very secure, and I feel very closer to the Lord, and I believe that I am getting closer every day. And I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really meant to finish it the other night, but you know, just I think I just realized that I really don't like that feeling in sleepovers where you wake up and you're like, oh, that was the sleepover. Like, I'm not leaving yet, but like, it's just not, I'm not there anymore. Like, it's the morning time and I can't go back, and I'm gonna try to spend this time as well as I can and still have fun with my friends and all that, but I have to go, and then I'm gonna be home, and then like, what am I gonna do? You know? Maybe you guys don't have that feeling, but I think I have that feeling more so because I don't have sleepovers often. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you, and I cannot wait to see you again. I don't know what video I'm gonna do next. Like I've said, I'm bringing up the Q&A again. I'm doing a Q&A. If you want to ask me a question, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. I hope you liked this video. I feel like I have so much to say, but I also have nothing to say at all. I'm so excited to get this video out there, and just I love being out there finally, because I've always thought about being a YouTuber for so long, and now I am, and it's just so fun, and I'm getting to learn about myself so much more than I thought I would being a YouTuber. And I love you guys. I love you so, so much, and I cannot wait to see you again. Stay safe. Find your inner child again. Do something that you used to do as a kid. It could be playing with Barbies. It could be like cooking something specific. It could like making that like a childhood snack you used to make. Like I used to take saltine crackers and put Nutella on them, or marshmallow fluff sandwiches, or mug cakes, or like that's a lot of sweet stuff, but I like sweets a lot. I don't know. Do something to bring her out. Maybe bring her out of her comfort zone. But or him. I don't know. If you're probably not a dude watching this, but who knows? Yeah, I love you. Jesus loves you. I hope you have a splendiferous one. Bye bye.